All right, we're going to do a taste test, French press versus the Italian brewing system. So we've got two different stainless steel pots that we're going to use, and we're going to use organic winter blend. We're going to try it out and see how she works. First, put this in here. Okay, and then we're going to use the exact same coffee. Pour her in to our grinder. And close that up so it stays fresh. And then we're going to grind her up. I like to grind it really fine. Bam, done. Now, here's the key. We've got our coffee in here. Set that over to the side. And this one, we've got to unscrew it. Set that there. We're going to pull this pusher down. And then what we've got to do with this, it's a little bit different than, still got some water in it. Now we've got to fill this first. I have filtered water here. And done. That makes about a cup. Let's fill this back up. We're going to need it for the French press also. So now we've got that done. So now we're going to put this back in there, just like that. And I see I've got a little bit of water there. So I may have to splash a little bit out. There we go. Now we're good, so I don't see the water. So now what we've got to do is we've got to put the coffee in there. So I'm going to grab a little spoon and just get it inside there. And then this little doohickey here, I'm going to tap it down with. I think I'm going to put a little bit more in there, because this is kind of like espresso. And bam, now we're good. I still got some left here, but we'll just leave it in there. Now what we're going to do is smush this down. And then we've got to screw our top back on. And it just goes down like this. And we just twist it. Bam, done. Right now we've got to put this on the stove and we've got to boil our water. This we're going to leave right over here on this side over here. And we're going to boil our water for our French press in this KitchenAid, I guess, pot. And so we've already got water in there, but let's put some more in. This is filtered water through a Brita. Let's get it nice and make sure we have enough. I think a little bit more. Now you gotta make sure that you put this on top here because you don't want to burn yourself. So let's go ahead and turn the burner on. So I'm putting it on high. Both of these are on high. This burner is gonna kick in, this burner is kicking in. Now we've got to grab our pot. We're going to bring it over here and we're going to set it right there. And that's going to percolate, and this one here is going to steam. And they should be about at the same time. And then we're going to pour our hot water in here, and then we're going to take this and we're going to taste test it against the French press and see which is best. We also got a Keurig. We're big in coffee. All right, so this is one of my favorite cups that comes from Café du Monde in New Orleans. And this one here I got while I was staying at this hotel in Italy. And so these have sentimental value, and that's what we're going to use for our coffee. All right, we're also going to make some cashew milk. I'm going to use filtered water again. I'm going to use these raw whole cashews, And this is going to make our latte. And we're going to use a Vitamix to make it. I'm just going to kind of fill the bottom up. That should be enough for the amount of water that I'm going to use. Make sure I put these in the refrigerator afterwards, and because they're raw, they haven't been cooked, which is what you want. Meanwhile, over here we're starting to hear some action on our 2 dueling coffees. We're almost ready. What's interesting is that the handle doesn't get hot. And I don't know how they engineered this so it wouldn't, but it doesn't, believe it or not. And you got to make sure you put this on, otherwise this handle will burn you. And this is super hot, so be careful. Alright, so here we are. Let's put her in. That should be good. I'm going to put this on top. Then I've got to get my plunger. Stick that baby in there. Turn it on down here. You'll see a light go on. Oh, there it is. There's our light. See it? Alright, oh, here we go. So this is ready. We're going to pour this in here. And we're going to let it steep for a while. We're not going to press it right away. Just let that sit there. We can go ahead and turn this off. So this burner will be off. And then we can take this and see that little arrow? You want that pointing forward. And just set her down on there for now. And we'll set that over here. And then we just got to wait for this to finish. You can take a look in there. As you can see, not yet. It's starting though. It's starting to percolate. Just got to give it time. All right, let's get back over here to our latte. We've got that turned on. All we got to do is hit it. All right, that's ready to go. And this is still working. Takes a while. Let's take a look down inside there. You can see how it's percolating out. And it's filling the inside of that. It's a slow process, but we'll get there. Meanwhile, over here, we can press down our plunger. And bam. Slide this dirty spoon over. And I can hear it now. I can hear it popping. There we go, look at that. Nice, huh? What's cool is you can open the top of this and it doesn't squirt all over the place. You see how it's percolating down? That's how you want it. And you hear that noise? You know you're pretty much at the finish line. Over. And we'll just leave it right there. Let it finish. Alright, we're ready to go for a taste test. So, let's get our delicious frothy, look at that, Put that over here. Oops, I dripped a little bit. So we're going to come over here, and we're going to put some in here to make the perfect latte. About a third of the way. Looks pretty good. Set her back over here for now. Okay, so let's go ahead and pour this one first. Bam, done. Now let's get this bad boy going. Make sure it's not too hot. It's not. Here we go. Ooh, rich, delicious. Bam, done. Leave that right there. Maybe I'll leave it here. This part here is hot. All of this is hot. This here, not so hot. Touch that, it's hot. Be careful. Only hold it by the handle. All right, looks good. Now we just have to put the pièce de résistance, which is a little bit of maple syrup. Same amounts in each. Bam, done. Now we're ready to try it, see if we like it. All right, now for the taste test. All right, now the taste test. Which is going to be better? That is the question. Here we go. Good. It's hard to decide. This is the winner. All right, after careful consideration, I'm going to give this one the heads up, although this is delicious, but this one was just a tad bit better. So the winner today is the Italian over the French.